dog.
Josh and Jesse, Jesse and Josh, they call themselves Hammer Sauce.
So we're 1-1 with Jeopardies that have actually made it onto our channel. 2-1 if you don't.
Yeah. No, 1-1. 1-1. Best 3. Winner.
Best of 3.
Is it best of 3?
It's just the best for forever.
Okay, it's the best forever.
But in videos we can just hold it against each other, like, well, who's the current Jeopardy champion?
Fencing. I guess we're not gonna collapse it.
In the news.
Shallow thoughts. Mountains.
Why you just?
True.
Have we done this one? No, we haven't. But they did do one where opera was the last clue.
Oh yeah. Opera.
And then I was like, I want my opera house. Fitzgerald. Oh.
John Stump quit as CEO of this bank with more accounts than customers. But
what's the category?
John had 100.
I don't know, but TD.
What is Wells Fargo? That's the bank.
Right, Canada.
Donald Trump's inaugural address declared, from this day forward, it's going to be only this two-word slogan.
Well, 2-word.
The best.
That is America first.
It's gonna be great, okay? Just perfect. It's gonna be great.
One of the 3 weapons used in fencing is also a verb meaning to hinder.
I don't know.
What is foil?
Foil, correct.
Fencing for 400?
To foil.
Equipment includes a glove that sometimes goes by this name, like one from Knights of Old.
A
Gauntlet.
Good.
Ooh. Ding.
Excellent, sir. You have accepted my invitation to a contest of thrust and this, meaning to deflect. Jim? What is parry? That's the word. Let's go with 2-letter words for 200. The objective case of I. Elspeth?
What is me?
Me, yes.
All right.
2-letter words for 400?
It's down under slang for Australia.
Aussie.
Elspeth?
What is Oz?
Yes.
2-letter words for 600.
Oh.
2-letter words.
Wise movie character told us this, or this not. There is no
Yoda.
Deborah?
What is do?
Do, yes.
2-letter words for 8.
2-piece martial arts garment. Deborah?
What is a doe?
No. Jim? What is a gi? Gi.
What is a doe? A deer? A female deer?
A woman loved by Zeus turned into a heifer.
Mo.
Who is Io?
Io is it.
Ugh.
I'll try shallow
Okay.
thoughts for 200.
We're dumb.
We're not looking. We're not reading.
See, Heraclitus said change is constant, so you can't step into the same one of these twice.
River.
Jim, what is river? River, that's shallow thoughts.
Ding.
Shallow thoughts for 800. Why should we live with such hurry, asks this, the most famous work ever named for a pond. Jim, what is Walden? Yes. Shallow thoughts for
Walden.
600.
We're so dumb.
Shigeru Miyamoto did much of the design of this game, the origin of Mario, in a Nintendo company bathtub. Elspeth?
Super Mario Brothers.
Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong.
Oh.
Shigeru Miyamoto, I know the name.
Lord Kelvin built a computer to calculate tables of these in a harbor and predict them for any day and
Tides.
Jim,
Yes.
what are tides? Tides, yes. Shallow thoughts, 1,000. Do the leaves on a stream exercise to get this, defined by Psychology Today as active, open attention on the present? Deborah?
What is mindfulness?
That's right. And with that, you take yourself out of the red.
For like a gaming channel, not getting that
Shigeru Miyamoto thing.
Mario question right. Probably.
It's pretty rough.
People probably turned off the.
Yeah, they're gone now already. Like,
It's
these
alright.
guys are a bunch of.
Nobody watches. Anyways.
It's true. No, all the views are just us refreshing, hoping someone else viewed it.
A character on The Simpsons? Yes.
Do you hear that noise?
Yes, I was a stand-up comic when I first started. A friend of mine
I hear it a
started
little
with
bit.
me. Became a writer on
It's
The
not that
Simpsons
loud, though.
eventually, and he wrote an episode called Grip to the Magi, and he named one of the characters Jim Holmes. So I'm Simpsons character, which is pretty great. You know,
It's pretty great. It's great. Okay. We play
Jeopardy.
We win, we lose. It's just great. It's fantastic.
I want to skip this, but I can't.
You can't.
Ooh, goldfish.
Do you know who I'm impersonating?
I can't say it out loud because he's a very powerful man.
Right. And he could come and
Boost our views.
imagine if he tweeted about us.
I'm sure we're not the only one who mocks him on
We're
the
the first ones. No one else has mocked
And then
that man
eventually he
on
learns.
YouTube.
He probably forgets.
Not only do we get smart people as contestants on Jeopardy, we get some weirdos.
I don't know what they were talking about.
Me neither.
She's not a weirdo.
Alex was looking right at us. Or Alec. Is it Alec or Alex?
Alex.
Alex.
Alex Trebek.
Alexander Trebek. You think that's his real name?
This is episode 3. You don't even know what the host's name is.
Well, I knew it was Alex or Alec.
Let's get back into this.
Well, let's get back into it.
Okay. How many do I have? 2?
In the news for 600.
Yeah, 2. I have 1.
From Memphis to Dallas in 2014, and seeing this guy, also known as the Duke of Cambridge,
Prince William?
sitting next to you in coach.
Prince Robert.
Who is Prince William?
Yes, he's the one.
In the news for 800.
Kurt Schilling made a pitch to voters before talking with his wife for a 2018 Senate.
Missouri.
Massachusetts.
What is Rhode Island?
Nope. Jim? Massachusetts. Yes, he used to pitch for the Boston Red Sox.
Used to pitch for the Boston Red Sox. Sports.
In October of 2016, a coalition force began what was hoped to be a 2-month quest to retake this
an Iraqi city.
from ISIS. Jim?
Kabul.
That's it. Mountains for 200. Blanketed in snow, it's the
Everest?
fitting name
Rockies.
for the highest mountain in the Alps. Elspeth.
What is Mont Blanc?
Mont Blanc.
Mountains for 400.
Here is one of Hokusai's 36 views of this mountain.
Kilimanjaro.
What is
Everest.
Mount Fuji?
Good.
Mountains for 600.
Also Asian.
It's also known as Mount Horeb and the Mountain of Moses. Jim, what is Sinai? Good.
He knew.
800 mountains. Answer there.
Well, that's why he ringed in.
But he was.
They do that. They always do that. Just watch. Every time they ask a question, everyone knows it.
1,000. Okay, here's the clue. Pliny the Younger noted that on the morning of
He knows
October
already.
4th, 79 AD, a cloud appeared over the summit of this mountain. What is Vesuvius? Yes, indeed.
Vesuv. That was a volcano. It exploded.
Mountains for 1,000. This flat-topped mountain rises 3,500 feet above Cape Town.
Oh, Mount Happy.
What is Table Mountain?
That's it.
Ness.
Royal Opera House titles for.
Cape of Good Hope, I think. I've never
A
been.
nice job title, if you can get it. In 2016, Brunei was on its 29th. Elspeth.
What is a Sultan?
Sultan. Good.
Titles for 800.
If Otto von Bismarck were alive, he could use this prefix he got in 1871.
Lord.
He was Chancellor. Back to you, Elspeth.
Titles for 1,000.
Above an earl, but below a duke. It is often heard
Lord.
referring to boxing rules. Watch your pronunciation. Jim. What is a marquis? Yes. Let's go with Royal Opera House
Lord.
titles for 400. It's the highest rank of a nation's diplomatic official sent to live abroad as a representative.
Oh.
Deborah.
What is ambassador?
Yes.
Oh.
Opera House for 200.
The lowest grade of nobility. The red one became an international figure in his own right.
Baron.
Deborah.
What is baron?
Baron, yes.
Fencing for 8.
On beginning about, prêt, aller, ready, go, often follows this 2-word French phrase.
Por favor.
Elspeth.
What is en garde?
En garde. Yes, and now the
Por
1,000.
favor.
In Hamlet, Laertes says, this I do confess. Today he wouldn't have to, as the electronics would record it.
A video.
Jim, what is a hit? No. Elspeth.
What is a touch?
A touch, I do confess. Yes, and that takes you up to $7,000, a $200 lead.
I just read that.
And a break
Yeah, he was good at fencing. And then him and Hamlet agreed to battle each other. And then the poison tipped
Don't worry, because
sword. And
Okay,
everyone
pay
got stabbed.
attention. Pay attention to the categories. You're losing. You need
Video games.
fencing. Look at that.
Sing again. History at Sea. What 80s movie is that song from?
Oh,
Each correct response.
hopefully it's not a video. Oh no, it wouldn't be audio.
We deal with literary Chicago, and finally, hidden genius. You have to identify the genius whose name is contained within the letters of each
Ooh.
clue. Deborah?
Starts with R for 400.
From the Old Norse for house searching, it means
Renovating?
hurriedly through a place,
No.
stealing and
Ransack.
What is rummage?
Nope.
Ransack?
Deborah.
What is ransack?
Ransack.
Yes.
Starts with R for 800.
This type of inferior liquor sounds like what it might
Rye.
be in your insides.
No.
Rum.
Jim, what is Rotka? Right.
What?
Let's go with starts with R.
Rotka?
for 1,200. This This kind of disregard, showing malice in publication, is a factor in proving libel. Deborah.
What is reckless?
Reckless, that's the word.
R for 600.
Does that
Everybody
start with an
loves
R?
this old term for clothing, especially fine or decorative garments.
Raymond.
Elspeth.
What are Raymonds?
Yes.
Starts with R for 2000.
As a verb, it's the action seen here. As a noun, it's stale material done again in a book or movie. Elspeth.
Remake.
What is retread?
Yes.
Let's do Literary Chicago for 400.
Mike Royko's boss is a portrait of this Chicago mayor and Democratic Party boss. Deborah.
Who's Daly?
Richard Daley, yes.
Chicago for 8.
His Chicago poems includes the one that calls
I don't know anything about Chicago.
Hog Butcher for the
Me neither.
World.
John.
Who is Sandberg? Carl Sandburg, right. Hidden Genius for 400.
Okay.
In the 1860s, you didn't have to go past Europe to see this chemist working at the Sorbonne.
How is that?
Take the word past and add the first few letters of Europe, you would come up with Pasteur, Louis Pasteur. That's how the category is
Okay.
going to go. Jim, go again. And I will go away from it. Let's do fencing for 400. In Norse myth, Jotnar are these. The eyebrows of Orgelmir, father of the race, became the fence around Midgard.
It was just like a whole mess of words. What is it asking me?
What is the Giants? Jim, go again. Fencing 800. Minimum distance in feet from home plate to the center field fence at a Major League Baseball park
60.
80?
has to be at least 400 feet.
Oh, wow, very far away.
1200. Someone who Tom Sawyers you, tricks you into doing his work for him, just as Tom got others to do this.
Paint a fence.
Jim, paint a fence. Paint the white fence?
What is?
Nope, sorry. Deborah?
What is whitewash the fence?
That's it, yes. Jim, you forgot to phrase it in the form of a question, and as you know, in Double Jeopardy, we penalize you.
Absolutely my fault.
Okay, Deborah.
Ding.
So I get that?
Yeah.
Stairway to Heaven mentions one of these fences, formed by a dense line of trees or shrubs. Deborah.
What is a hedge?
A hedge fence. What is a hedge fence?
What is a hedgecock? Nope. What is a hedgerow? Back to Deborah.
History at sea for 400.
Aha.
Aha.
In 1854, the James Baines, this type of graceful sailing ship, cut the Atlantic
A
crossing record to 12 days, 6 hours.
Slicer.
What is a cutter?
Nope. Elspeth or Jim? Clipper, not a cutter. Deborah.
History at sea 800.
Okay.
Barely anyone's gotten anything right this round. Like, not even the people
Not
in
even
the show.
us. Not even us.
You can risk up to 2,000.
Let's make it a 2 daily double.
Okay, here is your clue. In 1837, Britain's Admiralty set up a committee to figure out how to ensure the accuracy of these aboard iron ships.
Compasses.
People.
What are compasses?
That's right.
The accuracy of people.
Ding. What are you at?
History at sea for
5.
1200.
We're tied.
Here's Sarah with the clue.
On the return trip during his first voyage, Columbus and the crew of the Nina were almost arrested on Santa Maria Island in this group because the governor may have thought they were pirates.
The Dominican.
What are the Antilles? No.
Wedge Antilles?
What are the Azores? Back to Deborah.
I didn't know there was even islands there.
History at sea for 16.
This legendary British steamship line that included the Queen Mary and the Queen Elizabeth is named for a British baronet.
What is canard?
Canard, yes.
History at sea for 2000.
The travel episode to play.
Torpedoed
Titanic.
on May 7th, 1915, the Lusitania sank in just 18 minutes.
Lusitania.
In part because these watertight internal divisions ran longitudinally, confining
those
incoming
called?
water to one side and causing a
bu-
huge list to starboard.
Or,
What's the question?
what are those red things?
Sarah's talking about the bulkheads.
Bulkheads. I knew that.
Let's try what 80s movie is that song from for 400.
I've had the time of my life.
Oh, Dirty Dancing.
The time of my life.
Dirty Dancing? Yeah, don't put baby in the
Never felt this way before.
Maniac, starring Jennifer Beals.
Maniac.
Flashdance.
Yes. 80s for 12.
I didn't get it in time.
Well, we'll see.
Belong. Richard Gere tries to live up to the movie.
Pretty Woman.
Jim.
What is officer and a gentleman?
Yes.
He wants to be a pretty woman, yes.
Danger Zone. The movie flew high.
Oh, Top Gun.
What is Top Gun?
Yes.
Movies for 2000.
I'm all right. A Cinderella story.
Pretty Woman.
Jim.
What is Caddyshack?
Yeah. I was hoping somebody would get that. Go again.
I'm old. Hidden Genius 800.
Nobody laughed.
A great many men delved into the mysteries of genetics before this pea-brain did.
Einstein.
Who is Mendel?
Mendel, right, less than a minute now.
Oh, right.
1200.
This
This
stupid thing.
codebreaker and computer genius was persecuted for his sexuality.
Whoop.
Sounds like a non sequitur in Great Britain.
Non sequit.
Jim,
Who is Turing?
Alan Turing, yes.
Genius 1600.
You
I'm not
won't
even
make
reading
a
it.
faux pas calling this Frenchman the
Pascal.
the hydraulic press. Deborah.
Who's Pascal?
Yep.
Yes.
For 1200.
Chicago was the great mysterious city which was still a magnet for this Theodore Dreiser title woman.
Pretty woman.
Deborah.
Was Carrie?
Sister Carrie, yes.
Chicago for 16.
Answer. We're almost out of time.
I should have got the flash dance one, but you were like singing and distracting me.
Anything goes.
2000.
Here it is, here's your clue. This Windy City lawyer sets books like The Burden of Proof in Kendall County, a stand-in for the Chicago
The South
area.
Side.
The popular author's name is Scott Turow.
Oh,
Yeah, we know the author.
Dropped to 4,400.
Just hit the mic and everyone's ears are gonna explode.
again.
Set for Final Jeopardy. Let's take a look at the captain.
Yes, I know countries.
You're winning, right? 7-6.
I do have 7 yet.
Our final
think
today deals with countries
counting
of
is
the
hard.
world. And players, here comes your clue. A 2010 study of this country is subtitled Inside the Land of Milk and Money. 30 seconds. Good luck. There's a
United
trap here,
Arab
and
Emirates.
I'm saying Norway as a throwback to our other video.
she
I'm
had
just thinking of a country with a lot of money.
She fell into the trap.
Ah, you fell in the trap. It's Norway.
Israel, because you think of the land
You
of
gotta have a con in the land of milk and honey.
cost you 3,100. You dropped to 1,300. Let's go to Elspeth. She took an awfully long time before managing to write anything down. What is UAL? What were you going for?
UAE.
Oh, UAE, United Arab Emirates. No, and you risked a lot and lost a lot too.
I think he said
You're down
no
to
too.
599. Hey, guess what, Deborah? You might be looking good at 1,300. Look at Jim nodding. He wrote down Israel. The correct response, by the way, is the land of cheese, milk, chocolate, and banking.
Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland.
Land of milk and money. All right.
Makes some
What did
sense.
Jim lose? 11,201. He's down to 1199. And guess what, Deborah? You remain champion with 1,300. A two-day total of
So, because I was closest, I believe I get the points. Norway, Switzerland. Your wrong answer, radio.
I don't know if I should get flash dance. I said it slightly after he started saying it, but you were like going like this, and I couldn't concentrate. I knew it. I knew the answer, but you were distracting me.
Well, maybe you got it. Maybe you didn't get it. I don't know.
I said flash dance. You can check the recording. I said flash dance.
We'll go back to the video.
Maniac, starring Jennifer Beals.
Mania.
Flash dance.
80s for 1200.
I didn't get it in time.
Where
Well,
we
we'll see.
belong.
I think it's a wash. I think we don't even count this one.
You can't just not count it.
Of course I can. You distracted me.
It happened.
The people. I am a man of the people. I care about the people. And I feel like it's a collaborative thing we have going. The people care about me, and I care about the people. You know?
Nobody cares about us.
No, people care about us.
You,
And so they're gonna watch it, and they're gonna be like, you know what, he did say that. He did say flash dance. And you'll even see, you're doing this little fucking dance.
I was doing the flash dance.
No, you weren't doing
Maybe
the
I
flash
should
dance.
get the point.
No, you were dancing to something else.
Guess we'll have to do a fourth, and then a fifth, and then a sixth, and then a seventh, and then an
We'll have to
eighth.
keep going,
Just
but
to- Make you happy.
we'll do it. I just don't agree.
Clearly won that one.
You didn't clearly win anything.
Alright.